So recently I actually had a decent win because I took on a new client, a new mentee. Yes, I'm on a walk with my dog. And then, not too long later, he actually sent me a message with a screenshot of his analytics on X, so previously Twitter, saying, "My first 7 days with you is crazy." So yeah, I was really excited. This was on Monday because, our first 7 days and they were going quite well. And I look forward to working with him and really just helping him. But the thing is, I took him on just to really get a case study, ultimately, to help someone and to develop and create a case study so I can take on more people in the future. And he wasn't actually really an ideal client because he's not exactly so high quality, if you will, because look, I have nothing against, other people from elsewhere and I do not discriminate. It's just that when you set your prices higher, it's natural that you're going to attract higher quality clients, right? And with this one, he was actually quite a fan of me. He said he loved what I did and he replied to my posts often and all that kind of stuff. And the thing is, we were just kind of broke, right? And I just took him on to help him for a lower price point, $100 per month. And we also did have to break the payment down. But what I'm trying to say is that he really does require a lot more attention, and I hate to say it, his internet, for example, connection isn't so great. So when we're on a call and I'm trying to help him, it's slightly frustrating. And yes, I'm not shitting on him because I really wish the best for him, and that's why I'm going to keep helping him, and he will succeed. He will. As long as he does not give up and he keeps taking action on my advice, he will win. But I've just been feeling kind of down on myself because in these couple of years, I really just have not achieved the level of external success, if you will, that I thought I would have. And the problem isn't anything else, the problem is me. Because I did make a video not too long ago about how reality does not cause us suffering, but only our expectations of it, right? So the problem here is not that, what has happened. The problem here is that I expect things to be different because I really can't control reality. I can control what I do and how I react to those things, but I can't really just control, everything around me. But because we're humans and because we're not robots, right? We're emotional creatures. Even when and if we know that happiness is a decision and, if we don't allow external circumstances to cause us annoyance or, or you to feel sad, even if we're still human and we're still going to have bad days and bad times, right? And I'm kind of going through a period through a period like this right now because I'm really feeling overrun. I'm really having to chase up and really create a lot and for this client and really just, stay on, try and make sure he's doing everything that he can be and that I'm giving him everything I can, while also writing my newsletter and creating posts and managing my other stuff and building my program for that mentee, my future mentees, and also building onboarding and handling all the DMs that I have to handle. It gets a bit much. And right now, quite often lately, in fact, I've been kind of feeling caught up in the details, which is really a problem. And whenever I do get caught up in the details, it's kind of a shame because when I do struggle, I honestly don't have anyone to talk to, really. Because, sure, I have had mentors and I do even currently have a mentor. But, I'm not really gonna go that deep with them, right? And just, talk about absolutely everything that's on my mind and burden them with all those things when they have other clients and mentees. And my dad, he's a great, 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 great father. And he's really great at talking through problems and those kind of things, but he's invested a lot in my journey, and I don't really want to show my struggle, if you will, or pain to him, because I don't want to burden him with that. I want him to see me winning and making progress, considering how much he's invested in me and my journey. And my mom, well, if I tell her all the pain and struggling I'm going through, she's just gonna say, yeah, well, that's why you should go get a job instead, and obviously, follow the standard and expected path. And my brother, although he's very mature for his age, once again, I don't want to burden him with all these things. So, anytime I've been struggling, which has been, quite frankly, a lot of the time in these past 2 years, I've kind of just kept it to myself and took it on the chin and or the chest, whichever. And I've just pushed through. And that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to keep going because I just know that you cannot lose if you do not quit. It's impossible. And I'm just going to keep on going. It's funny how quickly really we forget about maybe not forget, but how often or how quickly we get used to our wins and new things that we accomplish. Because actually, I was on my first podcast recently, which is quite incredible, to be honest. And I took on a new mentee recently. So, things are better than ever, I suppose, if you will. They're far, far better than they were when I was running my agency. But I'm always happy, but never satisfied. So, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing. And yeah, I will not stop until my mission is fulfilled. Until my parents are retired, until mentees are acquired, and people are inspired. I will not stop, and I hope you do not either. Keep going. I believe in you. And I'm rooting for you. Don't ever stop. Be mega. Ciao.